What's up, y'all? I'm tired of shit. I'm worn out like a knock-knock joke. I don't remember when the last day was that I worked a day that was less than 11 hours. Today was another 13. Two catering events today. Not one. Two. One directly after the other. One of them I found out about yesterday. Protocol when planning said events is to plan at least 1 week in advance. You know, a little more than 24 hours. Now granted, we had 2 parties planned today anyway. One of them canceled a few days ago. So I was kind of planning on them not being there. I was planning on one of them not being there anyway. So maybe I wouldn't totally lose my mind over being understaffed and under-prepped and not having any goddamn communication from my fellow management team when it comes to planning said events or setting up for said events. The events coordinator said, "Oh, well, we already had that other party planned today, so I didn't think it would be a big deal." No, it's not a big deal. You know, not at all. It's not like I have to worry about staffing the shift or getting everything prepped. You know, last time I checked, that dude hasn't clocked consecutive 12-hour days, if he ever has clocked one there. I suppose I'm rambling. I'm just kind of wandering about. I drank so much damn Red Bull today to get me through the day, man. I got off work at about 11 and kind of wandered off a little bit, found a spot that me and old Chef Joe went into a couple of times. Had myself a few beers and a burger. Had to get some food in me. And now I'm just kind of roaming about and rambling and trying to figure out how I'm going to get home. Could take the train or bus. Doesn't really matter which. Might call a car, because I'm tired of shit. I don't know. Google Maps says that my best bet is calling an Uber, because there's not another bus for 40 minutes. So if I don't check back in with you, thanks for listening to me, bitch. Y'all take care. Suppose I'll continue my story. I just got home. Took an Uber. And got home a lot sooner than I expected. And the caffeine is still kicking. So I figured I'd sit out and smoke and chat. Got a mixture of Lane BS005 and Match 965 in the Spotted Cobb right now. I was smoking Haunted Bookshop in my Mr. Brogg number 41 earlier. It's a pretty popular combo in my world. So the detail I neglected to mention about my whole work situation is I have been down to one oven for a week. I have a range and oven, much like of what you have at home, except with, much stronger jets, if you will, a lot more firepower. And then I have two what are called impinger ovens or pizza ovens with a conveyor belt. That's how we do pretty much all of our oven prep. Well, the range oven, the pilot light hasn't wanted to light for weeks, but it doesn't heat very consistently, so not a real big loss there. But one of my two conveyor ovens is out, which has called for me to pull multiple rabbits out of my hat to just make things happen, and a whole lot of planning and a little bit of luck to not have to 86 anything and have everything prepped, and just damn nightmare. The thing went out on us last Thursday, mind you, after it had been serviced about a week prior. So it goes out on us Thursday, and I notify the guy that's supposed to handle maintenance for the building. He says, "Oh, I'll get a hold of him." So I check with him Friday. "Hey, call the maintenance people yet?" "No." "Well, that sucks, because if we have to call them out over the weekend, they're going to charge us a whole hell of a lot more money." They said, "Oh, well, they'll be out Monday." Monday came, Tuesday came, Wednesday came. Told me they were going to be there yesterday morning. They didn't show yesterday morning. We called them. They said they'd be there at 5. They didn't show at 5. So I go to this guy. I'm going to call him Jim. Say, "Jim, where the hell is the company?" He says, "I don't know. They were supposed to be here at 5. I said, "Yeah, well, they ain't been here. Where the hell are they?" "I don't know. I'll call them." So I wait about a minute. "Hey, Jim, you call them yet?" "No." "Why not?" "I'll call them after my lunch." After his lunch. We've needed this oven serviced for a week, and he's going to make a phone call after his lunch. But I digress. So to get back today, they still hadn't come. Asked what the hell's going on. They said, "Oh, well, they'll be here later today." They did show up later today, mid-afternoon, right as I'm getting ready to send out the food for my first catering event, and then finish prepping the second. Guy looks at it for about 20-30 minutes, says, "Oh yeah, your relay board is bad." I said, "Cool. What's that?" "Oh, that's the thing that tells the fans to kick on and tells it to heat up." And so basically a computer system. I said, "Okay, how much for a new one?" "I'll get back to you." He comes back and he says, "Kind of expensive, about $1,200. Do you want to order it?" I said, "Hell yes, I want to order it. I don't even care if I get in trouble. I don't care if my boss gives me shit for ordering an expensive part. Order it. Get it in ASAP." So, hopefully I'll have a functioning oven sometime this weekend, because I ended up talking to my boss, and he said he's fine with ordering the expensive part and paying them overtime to get my oven fixed. So, there may be light at the end of that tunnel. Some of you may know that I've been doing some reading, namely by Herman Melville. But out of this book of short stories I found, I really want to read Billy Budd. but I'm making myself read front to back. I'm working on self-discipline, and that's part of it. But in this list of short stories, there's one by the name of Bartleby the Scrivener. And I've found a very relatable and appropriate phrase that just really resonates with me as a person and to the whole oven situation. Nothing so aggravates an earnest person as a passive resistance. That very line went through my head when Jim said, "I'll call him after my lunch." That was especially frustrating, not only because I'm exhausted and I'm shorthanded and people don't communicate with me, but because I face passive resistance quite often throughout my day. Sometimes I wish people would just tell me, "Fuck you," and not do something, than the way they say, "Fuck you," and not do something. Passive resistance. Very frustrating. But I'm running out of time, and you're probably tired of listening to me bitch. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And till next time, y'all take care of yourselves and go Hawks.